Adam Schefter reported that the Jets traded Sam Darnold to the Panthers. Carolina sent a 2021 sixth-round pick. What? But it gets better. Also a second and a fourth-round pick in 2022, all for Sam Darnold. So now the plan for the Panthers is to discuss now what they're going to do with Darnold's 2022 fifth-year option, which is coming up. They're going to discuss that as well. ESPN's David Newton said.
I'll pick it up.
Now the Jets are certainly expected to pick a replacement for Sam Darnold with the number 2 pick, and all signs are that it will be Zach Wilson. Bart, I will start with you. Does this trade surprise you? Because you, along with a lot of other people, were among the opinion that they should stick with Sam and trade that pick. They are not doing that.
I mean, I thought that they should have kicked the can down the road. I said it the whole time. This is Joe Douglas saying, you know what? I'm going to reset everything. I'm going to reset the time clock on when I think this team is going to be ready to win. That means that we're hoping maybe to be 7-9, be respectable this year, and then try and make the big push next year. But it also signals that Miami is the front runner, for Deshaun Watson. They're the front runner for Russell Wilson, because they've done everything that they're supposed to do to have the ammunition to be able to present 3 first-round draft picks next year if Tua Tagovailoa doesn't work out. The problem was the Jets were a year early in the process, where you think about Miami, they don't have to make that decision about Tua until after this year.
Right.
So, when you think about what they were doing, this is Joe Douglas saying, you know what, I'm going to reset the clock, and I'm going to be able to spin, and I can make some mistakes because I'm going to have more opportunities to go out and get, impactful impact players. So, that's the decision that they made. I don't agree with it, but I can respect it. And I understand now how they're going to move forward is trying to build this thing slowly. But what I get concerned with pick number 23, I'm concerned with now you won't get an impact player that can help contribute in a big way this year. Because you don't expect Zach Wilson to come in and light the world on fire. Best case scenario, you expect him to be Justin Herbert. And, we don't know if he's built like that, if he can be Justin Herbert the first year. They don't even have a damn veteran quarterback on the roster.
Well,
Who the hell started?
You got to figure that out, too, Jay. And in Carolina, you still have Teddy Bridgewater there, so it doesn't exactly mean that Sam Darnold has
Chicago,
the job.
QB1.
Yeah. Well, that's what. Here's my 3 things real quick. That was a legacy-defining risk for Joe Douglas.
Yes.
We'll talk about that next hour. Sam Darnold saying, thank you, dear Lord, baby Jesus. Thank you. Now I have an offensive line. I have weapons like DJ Moore, Robbie Anderson, CMC. Great. Actually, I went from Adam Gase to Joe Brady. Great. And Chicago, what are we doing?
Oh, Teddy Bridgewater.
What are we doing, Chi-Town? We took Andy Dalton, 6-16? Like that's who we got over the last 2 seasons?
$10 million.
When he could have been patient and get Sam Darnold. But that's why we leave people in positions of power that think about yesterday and now and not long term. That's how you get stuck with Andy Dalton, Chicago. That's how you get stuck with Andy Dalton. Go ahead, Jordan. I'm angry.
Yeah, to me, I think it's very clear that Douglas and company had to be really high on Zach Wilson. That's the defining kind of check mark in this decision. It's not necessarily about Sam Darnold. It's not necessarily about the winning the lottery. I mean, you have a lottery ticket there because you can move that pick and do a lot. So it goes back to me that the pro day, the body of work from Zach Wilson said, to hell with the rest of that. This is the risk because this guy can change the organization. Now, if they're right, good. But to me, I look at it and say, wow, the Jets, man, you had a winning lottery ticket, a chance to move that pick and change in a bunch of different areas. Sam Darnold has a new regime in there to be the guy and be given finally a real chance. And now he's robbed of that. Good for him to be able to go off to Carolina. I hope he shines.
Thanks for watching ESPN on YouTube. For live streaming sports and premium content, subscribe to ESPN Plus right now.